All right. It is Wednesday, January 10th, 2024, and from the home studio in Middletown, Delaware, Marshal Manlove from Delaware Sports and My Sports Reports. This being a special interview edition of our show. And shortly, we will meet some local athletes, to me anyway, and their head coach. And we will talk about their season, meet a whole bunch of the players, find out more about the personalities behind the names in the box scores. But first, my friends, this is brought to you by Aspire Wellness in Newark. Aspire Wellness is a wellness center. They have a cold plunge pod there. And specifically for athletes, this message is for in just 3 minutes, athletes can boost recovery from workouts or injuries and accelerate healing. It's an effective tool to reduce inflammation, muscle, and joint pain, while also increasing energy, productivity, and physical resilience. How about that? Come check that out. Packages available at Aspire Wellness at Kirkwood Highway in Newark. It's aspirewellnessnow.com. And also, this is brought to you by me, Marshal Manlove, stage hypnotist. If you would like a funny, fascinating, and memorable experience for a party or an event that you're having, please consider my stage hypnosis show. Details about which you can find at MarshalManlove.com, and special thanks go out to Jazzercise in Newark, Middletown, and Elkton, Maryland for helping support the show. They are running a limited time in-studio offer there. Visit Jazzercise.com, please. Now, hopefully, when I press this next button, my guests will appear. There they are. Everything working perfectly here so far. I have one person who my head is covering here, all the way on your left, my right. Slide in just a little bit there. So I know you can't see what everybody is seeing here. You just see my hypnotist picture up there in the back. Actually don't know what you're seeing there. You're staring at something. First of all, let me put your name up here. All right. This is the Odessa Ducks basketball team, their fourth year in existence, and I found out a little bit of trivia about the first year of existence there. Their head coach, Ryan Nichols, is back left from the viewing screen. Come on up, Coach.
How are you?
Wonderful. Thanks for making time to do this and bringing all your girls here. So talk about your tenure with the Ducks basketball program here, Coach.
So we started 4 years ago, and our first day of practice, we had 3 girls show up. Mm-hmm. We had 1 quickly leave, and we had 2 girls on our basketball team for the first 3 to 4 weeks that we were practicing. Mm-hmm. One of them is still with us, Alexa Kite. She was one of our originals that started with us 4 years ago. Mm-hmm. And following that, we were lucky enough, believe it or not, to recruit 2 cheerleaders to play basketball with us. Nice. That made 4. Nice. So we actually fielded our first team with 4. Our 5th player came 2 days before our first game that we had scheduled. So we were just trying to build a program from really nothing and, to where we are today, which we really have 2 full squads that are out there and competing at both JV and varsity.
So what kind of plays can you design with 2 players out on the court there? How was the Ducks 2-on-5 game back then?
So we played a lot of cone on player. Okay. So we had large traffic cones that we played against most of the season. And it wasn't until either my kids or some other basketball players, we got maybe a little bit of help from the boys freshman team that year that we were actually able to schedule kind of a scrimmage or even live action going on. But most of the time we played against parking lot cones and developed our offense against cones.
I think you just had one player almost quit right there. trying to run out the back door there.
Yeah, no, she was just checking the door. Someone was trying to come in on us here.
Oh, I see. Okay, so now just 4th year in existence, and already the school has grown to the point where it went from the Flight B conference to the Flight A, and for anybody who's watching this, it's based on school population. So a lot of growth there at the school, which definitely has to help. But how did you go about, your time over the past couple of years trying to get kids to participate?
So basketball has become challenging, actually, in the girls level of basketball. A lot of volleyball players out there, a lot of girls deciding to play volleyball year round. Really it came down to, as we started to grow, and as I think the middle school programs picked up again, we started to get the middle school basketball going on. Once that really started to take off again, we started to get that drive for girls to want to play basketball again, coming up through the middle school. So, the last 2 years, we've had a lot of transition 8th graders to 9th grade coming in, and we've really seen our tryouts increase and our pool of players really increase, along with the talent level that we have available.
So you're off to a good start this year. Last year, 3-17. You've already won more games than that. You're 4-2. What's been the difference maker here so far, you think?
Difference was a couple seniors coming back. We had a lot of injuries last year. We spent most of the year with probably a skeleton crew of a team. Either 2 to 3 of our starters were out most of the season or in conjunction to each other at different times. We were lucky enough to pick up a really nice transfer student, Delaney Burrows, coming in, really filling that point guard position that we really needed to have someone in there that could really ball handle and lead this team.
All right, so let's do this. A lot of girls to talk to and meet here. Why don't you bring up one or two at a time, tell us a little anecdote about them, and then I'll ask a couple questions to get to know them a little bit better.
Perfect. Why don't we start with our seniors? So we have 3 seniors this year. Why don't we give our seniors a step up? So I mentioned Alexa earlier. Obviously, Alexa Kite was one of our original. She's one of our legacy seniors. She'll be a 4th year player on the team. Lana Savage, she came over to us from MOT. Unfortunately, was injured early on last year with an ACL and spent most of the year just becoming a better mental basketball player. And then we mentioned Delaney Burrows coming over from Red Lion to us. So I'll throw it back over to you with them.
So, Alexa, you were one of the 2 players there at the beginning. What was that like for you? I mean, it has to be discouraging, but to some degree. Like, you want to play ball and you sort of can, but you can't at the same time. How did you get through that?
It wasn't that fun at first because, one, I was actually the only one who ever actually had a prior experience with basketball. So that was kind of challenging, but it also gave me a time to help kind of like mentor my teammates and kind of bring them up from the basics and teach them the ropes.
So did you have a chance, or how did you, if you did, I'm sure you had the chance, what did you do, if anything, to try to get other girls to come out and play?
It was really hard to broadcast because at that time we were still hybrid and on Zoom with our classes and everything. And we didn't have, I didn't really know that many people. So it was kind of challenging on my end to broadcast because we were still home some days and not at school in person. And I didn't really have a network to broadcast with.
Yeah, that's tough. And how old are you, Alexa?
18.
Okay, it wasn't a trick question. Do you play any other sports there, Alexa?
Yeah, I play 3 other sports.
Wait, 3?
Yeah, I do cross country, lacrosse, and horseback riding.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize you did horseback riding. I know your mom. I didn't realize, I've known your mom for a long time. I didn't realize you were doing horseback riding too. What kind of horseback riding?
It's the English kind. It's not, I don't do Western and barrel racing or anything like that. I'm just more, I guess you would call it the more prestigious one, where it's kind of just got poles on the ground and working on more fancy footwork than barrel racing and roping and rodeo type thing.
Yeah, so what we would see in the Olympics as opposed to what we might see at Delaware Park, right?
Yeah.
Well, we wouldn't see you at Delaware Park. You're a basketball player. You're probably too tall to be a jockey, I would imagine. Correct?
Yeah. We'll see.
Look, I do a lot of these interviews, man. It gets a little weird. Just it gets a little tiring asking the same questions over and over again. So I might say some things that might throw you off a little bit, and it's just because I need to keep it interesting for myself. Not that any of you aren't interesting. It's just the same questions over and over again. A little tiresome. So nice to meet you, Alexa. Lana, how old are you?
I'm 17.
How tall are you? You look kind of tall there.
5'9".
5'9". So, wait, did you just exaggerate or something? Did you just exaggerate there? Because somebody gasped.
No, I'm 5'9".
Okay, somebody gasped when you said 5'9". All right, and what position do you play?
I'm the guard forward.
Okay. And what's been the highlight of your season here so far, Lana?
So far I would say I just think that this year we've come out like looking a lot different. Obviously it's a better team from last year's record and the year before that. And it's really exciting to finally just have people see, what we've been working towards this year and even all the years before, just building up and slowly getting better and improving our record.
So you haven't played any games in Flight A yet. Two of those schools are in the district, Appoquinimink and Middletown. Which of those two are you looking forward to playing the most?
I would say definitely Middletown. I think that'll be a really exciting game.
Okay. And nice to meet you. Did you play any other sports, Lana?
Yeah, so I also play 3 other sports. I play field hockey, and then I also run track and cross country.
Oh, wow. Well, I have mad respect for cross country athletes, just so you know. It takes a certain mental toughness to compete and succeed at that sport. There are 2 sports where I have that same respect for. It's cross country running, long distance running in particular, cross country, and wrestling. So, any wrestlers there on the team? No? Can't compete at basketball and wrestling in the same season? Does a coach frown upon that?
Yes, he does.
All right. Delaney, you're the transfer, right?
Yes, sir.
Are you afraid of what I'm going to ask you next? You kind of look like a little worried there.
Nope.
Okay. How old are you?
17.
So you're having a big year here so far, and you're coming up on a milestone. I believe your coach told me you're about 80 points shy of 1,000 for your career, huh? Yeah, fantastic.
Yes.
Congratulations. And hopefully you stay healthy and can get that. And we celebrate milestones. I do a whole national show. I just finished one about a couple hours ago where we recognize people who made all these kinds of statistical milestones. So hopefully your coach will remember to send that to me in a picture so I can include that there. So from Red Lion, Christian, what's the transition been like for you from there to here at Odessa?
Really, it's been a breeze. The team is very welcoming. Obviously we're off to a good start so far. So I feel like it's really only up from here. The transfer, it's just been really easy. Thanks to my teammates and the coaches.
I'll tell you what, you look like you're ready to like compete like right now. You have this like tough look on your face, like I want to go dunk a basketball like right now. Why are we standing here talking to this guy? I want to like go play basketball or something. Am I right?
Yeah, it's just a love for the game.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, well, I can see why you're succeeding, especially with that look on your face. And I would not want to play you one-on-one, I don't think. You would whoop me. You would embarrass me. How tall are you, Delaney?
I'm 5'5".
5'5". What, so you're guard?
Yes, sir.
You're going to play basketball in college, Delaney?
That is the goal.
Nothing in stone yet?
No, I'm still uncommitted.
Okay. Well, we make announcements of college commitments. So when any of you make yours and you're going to compete at the collegiate level, let us know that too. All right, nice to meet you three. Thank you very much. Coach, come on back up there and introduce a couple other
Definitely.
players, a couple quick anecdotes.
Yeah, why don't we get our sophomore, our juniors out? Our juniors. We'll just go in order here. So this is a really special class to me because this was our second year crew that came in. This is kind of the team or the players that actually helped us become a team instead of just being that 4 against or 5 against cones that we were in our first season. So this is a really special crew that we had. This is where we kind of took it up. And these are kind of my last surviving 4, I think, of that sophomore class coming in. So we have Addie Hurst, we have Ella Carroll, we have Gabby Pudamont, and we have Lizzie Hanlon here with us. So funny thing is Lizzie actually played for me in CYO. And that first year I was trying to recruit her as a 8th grader to come play for us. And I was trying to get approval because we needed that 5th person, but unfortunately the school would not allow it. So we had to wait 1 more year and she committed to be a Duck and we have her here. And then I was lucky enough to find these other 3 fine girls here. All of them have softball backgrounds, and I've always had a good coaching approach with a softball player. They always seem to be really good, hardworking athletes. And these 3, not only great softball players, but have become really great basketball players. I'll turn it over to you.
All right. Addie, how old are you?
I'm 16.
And what position do you play?
I'm a guard.
So talk about your experience with the Ducks basketball team. What are a couple of the things that stick out in your mind, been memorable for you?
Probably my tryout day. I initially went to indoor track, and then I realized that like it wasn't for me, and I came to the second day of tryouts, and then I got just like really into the sport. It's where like I got a lot of my friends from, just coming out and trying something new.
Somebody is bothering me. Hang on. Sorry about that. Hang on.
What?
Sorry about that. All right. So what didn't you like about track?
I was just trying to gain speed for softball. Like I'm someone that's really committed to speed. That's one of my main things. So I was trying to do that to get better, but I ended up just getting different aspects that I've learned from basketball that I've taken to my sport as well.
And what position do you play in softball?
I'm center field, but any outfield position as well.
And hit any home runs last year?
Any home runs?
Yeah.
No, I hit one freshman year though.
Nice. Nice. And you're going to play softball again this coming year?
Yes, I am.
All right. What are you looking forward to with the rest of the basketball season here?
Honestly, just the sport in general is exciting to me. I like that, you can go out and go to different schools, and like I like having an indoor sport as well. It gives you like a whole different perspective on sports in general, and that's what I get when I come to basketball compared to softball.
Interesting. What is that perspective, that different perspective that you have between outside and inside?
Well, basketball is more of a non-stop game, while softball is more stop and go. So I have more like ability to keep going and like have a physical aspect and not just like sitting around the field as much.
Interesting. Yeah, it can get a little boring out there in softball, out there in the outfield, get like 1 fly ball a game or something like that. And you got to be ready for that. In basketball, you got to be ready all the time. Well, you got to be ready all the time, of course, but at least you get more chances to play with the ball and all. All right, nice to meet you. Ella Carroll. How old are you?
I'm 16.
How tall are you, Ella?
5'11".
Are you the center?
Yeah.
Is that your position? Yeah. Blocking lots of shots?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Leading the team in rebounds, perhaps? Up there, close anyway?
No.
No? So how's your vertical leap?
What was my vertical? I don't know it. We didn't get him.
Higher.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that good.
So we're not dunking yet.
What did he?
Are you dunking?
What?
Can you dunk?
No.
Can anyone? Let me get this out of the way. Can anyone on the team dunk a basketball?
No.
No, exactly.
We've got a freshman that is close to the rim,
Oh,
believe it or not. So her goal is by her senior year to be dunking the ball.
yeah, that'd be awesome. And Ella, you play. Oh, well, we know you play softball. You play softball, right? Ella.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's been the highlight of your season with the Ducks basketball team here so far?
This season, just like the bus rides back are always fun, like with our team. And we did like a really fun scavenger hunt, and it was like a team bonding thing. That was really fun too.
Yeah, team bonding is definitely fun and important too, right? You have to like each other out there,
Yeah.
right? And let me ask you this question. So I know, was it weightlifting day today?
It was. We got rescheduled into the gym, so we were in the gym first.
So Ella, who here has who lifts the most weight on this team? Gabby, yeah, okay, all right. And are you strong, Ella? You got to be close, right?
Yeah, she is.
So, all right, Ella, who's the fastest on the team?
Like Riley, probably.
Okay.
Isn't it a Riley?
Yeah, sprints every single day.
Yeah. Or Delaney.
Okay. All right. Nice to meet you and talk to you. You look very uncomfortable. I'm sorry if I made you feel uncomfortable. All right. And Gabby, how do you say your last name, Gabby?
Hudemont,
Okay. And how old are you?
16.
And what position do you play?
Guard.
And what's been your highlight of your Duck basketball career?
Just the way like the team has really come together as a whole. Like I feel like the chemistry on the team's a lot better compared to like the past like 2 years we've played here. And it's just like it's a really big improvement. It's good energy.
So think back, what has been the best Ducks victory where you were the team was most excited at the end of the game because you won?
Probably when we played Dickinson last year.
Okay. What was
It
special
just
about
like
that?
it was I think it was our first win, right? Like last year.
It was.
It was our first win last year. And it was just like the game, it was like really like competitive with all the girls on the court. So like everyone was really fired up that game. So when we finally pulled through, like it felt good for everyone.
Awesome. And you're a softball player also?
Yes, sir.
Are you participating in like 5 or 6 sports yourself? Or just sticking with like 2 or 3?
No, I just play softball.
Okay. What position do you play with the Ducks there?
Catcher.
Oh, that must be fun. Getting hit with the ball
Yes.
all the time. Collisions at home plate. Do you call the signals for your team, or does the coach call them for you?
Yeah, I call pitches and I call plays.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, so you are a key member of the Ducks softball team for sure then. So, Gabby, who's the best singer on the team?
On what?
Who has the best singing voice on the team?
Oh, singing voice?
Yes.
Already on the course? I'm gonna have to take my.
If I'm alone in the car, maybe.
I think no one can really top my car singing, so I'm gonna have to go get lead.
So when you're on the bus to an away game or something, is there a particular song that kind of the team kind of prefers to fire yourselves all up?
We don't really listen to music on the way down. It's more of like after a win on the way home. I feel like one song that I like to sing is "Baby" by Justin Bieber. You know, I think everyone really gets into that one. I think it's pretty fun.
Oh, yeah, that happens to be my favorite song too. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Oh yeah, just the Biebs. Yeah, I love the Biebs. Nice to meet you and talk with you, Lizzie.
Yes. Hi.
And Hanlon is the correct pronunciation of your last name?
Correct.
And how old are you?
I'm 17.
All right. And what position do you play?
I'm also a guard.
So you have a different shirt on from everybody else. Why?
Yes. So originally it was weightlifting day, so we don't wear them in there. So I pulled a Lizzie and I didn't bring it.
That's all right. At least it says Ducks on there.
Yes.
Right. We're on the correct team.
It's actually my soccer uniform.
Okay, so that answers one question. You're not a softball player, you're a soccer player there. And anything?
Yeah, I played travel forever.
So
Say
is that your number one sport then, soccer, if you're playing with the travel team?
Yes. Yep.
And you're getting a lot of playing time here this year?
For basketball?
Yes. A lot of playing time?
So actually, this year I came in with shin splints, and I also found out I have flat feet. So I'm just getting back into it. So I'm going to be playing with the JV tomorrow just to help get back into it, make sure I'm ready to get back into it. I've been going to PT and everything, so finally starting to be able to play halfway through the season.
Okay, awesome. And was there a sport that you played in the fall, Lizzie?
Yeah, I actually do cross country, and that's how I got the shin splints.
Yeah, you got to stretch out your shins, no doubt about that. Yeah, tough sport. That is a tough sport. I give you a lot of credit. And credit for anybody who's playing multiple sports and keeping your grades up and all that. You're all going to be very successful in life, and I can't wait to see that happen for all of you. All right, Coach. Ladies, thank you for your time. Hopefully you weren't too uncomfortable there. I know Ella. I know Ella was. Ella was very uncomfortable.
Ella's uncomfortable all the time. So she's one that I sometimes will scare, and she'll jump, and just a loud noise makes her jump. So, but we have fun with Ella because she's a fun girl.
Make lots of loud noises for Ella, so when she jumps, so it can work on her vertical there.
Right. We'll get her to jump higher. She'll be scared. So let's get our sophomores up. So we have two sophomores on the team. We have Layla White, Layla White, and we have Zay. Zay was on our JV squad. She plays a little bit of swing, being that she plays both JV and varsity for us. Layla has been a starter since her freshman year, as you can tell by her height. She'll tell you she's under 6 foot, but I swear she's over 6 foot now.
I'm gonna say I was 6 foot.
Yeah, there we go. All right, let me turn it over to you for it then.
All right, welcome, ladies. Having fun here so far?
Yeah.
That was real convincing. Yeah, dude, so much fun. Yeah, I can't wait to have some more fun here talking with you. Layla, how old are you?
I'm 15.
And definitely 6 foot tall, huh? What position are you playing?
A center, one of them.
Mm-hmm. And how's your vertical? How high can you jump, Layla?
11. It was like 11 inch. I mean, not 11 inch.
It was you're right at 10. You're right at 10.
About 10.
That's pretty good.
10 feet.
So your verticals are
10 inches. That is just to compare how you are doing in life, that is 9 3/4 inches higher than I can get off the ground. Okay.
Me too.
Okay. And what's so did let me ask you this question. When you found out that you made the varsity team, what was who were some of the first people outside of your family that you went and talked to, and because you were all excited you made the varsity, who were some of those first people that you went to go tell that news to?
I think I was at one of my sister's games, and her AAU coach that I'm like kind of close with, I had told them, and yeah, I think those were like some of the first people. Maybe. I don't remember.
And you play club ball too? Basketball, Layla?
Huh?
Do you play club ball also?
Yeah, I do travel.
Okay. With an AAU team?
Yeah.
Which one?
We are one shark, Lady Sharks.
Oh, Lady Sharks. Okay. And how does that compare to your high school games?
Well, like basketball, like with AAU and like school basketball, like I feel they're two different things because it's like two different like competitive type of environments, because like with school basketball, it's like some people don't really play outside of school, so they're just on a team. And then with AAU, it's just like people like grew up on it, so it's just like that's like the real difference about it.
Mm-hmm. And you're getting a lot of playing time?
On both, on which one?
On the high school team here.
Yeah. Well, I'm not fouled out.
So, so that's a good question. Who leads the team in fouls?
Me.
You?
Man,
Me or Delaney.
All right.
Sorry, I was going down by myself.
It's okay, I'm right there with you.
So is there hey, that's aggressive play. We need that. People need to fear you when they come drive in on the basket, right? They have to know that you mean business and you're just not going to let anybody drive in on you, right? So you got to whack someone every now and then, right?
Yeah.
Or no, you try not to like whack somebody.
I try not to hit people. Some people just get hit.
That's right. That is right. And what's been the highlight of your season here with the Ducks so far?
I would say like getting to know everybody more. Like it was like some people were just like not as same as like last year. So it's like everybody's like talking more. Everybody's like we're all getting close with one another than like last year, because we were close, but it was just like not as like this year. Everybody like just talks more. Everybody interacts together, and like practices. I would say practices actually. Practices are fun. We can just be ourselves.
Well, you had a smile come over your face there, so it definitely tells me you enjoy practice. That's a good thing. You have to enjoy practice, right? Because there's more practice than there are games, right?
Yeah.
Any other sports for you?
Huh?
Do you play any other sports?
No, not right now.
Okay. It's not a requirement or anything. I was just asking the question there. Nice to meet you. Zaina Ahmad. Did I say your last name correctly?
Yeah, you did.
How old are you?
You did. I'm 15.
And what position do you play?
I play a guard and a forward.
All right. And are you getting as much playing time as you would like?
No, because I'm swing, so most of my playing time is on JV.
Okay, no, that's fine. So, when you have gotten time, have you been able to score any points?
No, not yet.
That's coming. You're only a sophomore, right? So, if you play some time on the JV, how's the JV team looking?
They're great, actually.
We have girls, new girls, freshmen actually, and they came out and you can just see that they've grown from tryout day till now. And it's only been a couple of weeks.
So, did you play with the Ducks last year as a freshman?
Yes, I did. It's my first year ever picking up a basketball, actually.
This year or last year?
Last year.
Okay. Really? So then the fact that you actually have gotten some time to spend with the varsity, that's a big accomplishment, right? And you've only started playing basketball like a year and a half. So I'll ask you the same question I asked before. What was your reaction when you found out that you were going to get to hang out with the varsity?
I was really excited, honestly. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't believe in myself that I would make it to varsity, but when I did and I found out, I was just ecstatic.
Oh, good for you. That's awesome. What are you looking forward to as far as the rest of the year is concerned?
What did you say? Can you repeat that?
Sure. What are you looking forward to with basketball as far as the rest of the season is concerned?
Games and more bonding time, honestly. Like Layla said, our practices, we do get a lot of bonding time, and the scavenger hunt was a great bonding time that we did. But I guess just games. I love playing with them.
So you're using a term I actually haven't heard, body time. What does that mean?
Bonding? I said bonding.
Oh, bonding time. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, it's nice to meet you too. Continued success,
Nice to meet
and I
you
hope you get lots of playing time. And Layla, I hope you rack up a lot more fouls. I'm pulling for you.
So let's bring up our freshmen. So we have 3 freshmen
Okay.
that are starting to get a little bit of varsity time with
Nice.
us. Again, they do a little swing time. And just to go back, that scavenger hunt. So we did a scavenger hunt through the town of Odessa and Middletown as kind of a team bonding. And I was lucky enough that my father is a Elvis impersonator. So he was not my dad, that was my father. So my father impersonated Elvis, and one of the clues we had them do was to deliver a fried peanut butter and banana sandwich to Elvis as one of their clues. So we had a good time. I think it went over well. So these are our 3 freshmen coming in. So we've got Taylor, we've got Allie, and we've got the little white. So this is Layla's little sister here also coming in. So they don't always, you would never know they were sisters unless you saw them arrive in the same vehicle. Okay. So I will throw it back over to you.
So Layla's sister is Riley, correct?
Hi, I'm Riley.
Yes.
Individual.
Yes, you are. You are an individual, no doubt about that. I don't mean to offend you or anything like that.
It's okay.
It's okay to offend you. Thank you. Appreciate that.
I didn't know.
How old are you, Riley?
14.
And so you've gotten some court time on varsity?
Oh,
Yes.
sorry, cute.
What time?
Oh, yeah. I get some of that.
Awesome. What position do you play?
Okay.
What position do you play, Riley?
I play a guard or a forward. Yeah.
Okay. How tall are you?
Mhm.
How tall are you?
Five, 5'7" and 3/4.
And do you play any other sports?
I run track.
Okay. Just in the spring? You don't do
Yeah, in the spring.
you don't do indoor track too.
Yeah.
So, coach, do
That-
you allow anyone to do multiple like run track or anything like that?
No,
Swim?
I love girls to have multiple sports. I think it's important. I don't, these specialized sports is just really killing, I think, the athlete.
and you learn so much from these little sports that it just helps the whole. So I love that my girls all play multiple sports. It's good for them.
But I guess specifically, like if Riley wanted to run with the indoor track team, could she do that also or no?
No, we wouldn't allow that because we need her to be on the floor, not getting fouls like her older sister, who gets lots of fouls.
Okay. Wait, don't mention her older sister. She's an individual. We're here to talk to Riley here specifically right now. And
she's gonna get me for that one, I'm sure.
So Riley, how are your grades here so far?
They're great. Yeah, keep them up.
And what's your favorite subject?
Probably biology.
Okay. And what do you like about basketball?
I like the unity that the team brings in the game, and yeah.
If you had to change any rule in high school basketball, what would it be?
7 fouls instead of 5.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, more fouls. Yeah, we like that. That's a good answer. That was a good answer. Nice to meet you. Okay, who's up next? Allie? Are you in the center?
Yes.
And Allie Taylor, correct? That's your last name?
Yes. Yes.
How old are you?
15.
And can you dunk?
Oh,
No. No.
We already established that no one can dunk, but since you are, how tall? Well, Riley's close, of course. Allie, how tall are you?
5'1".
Yeah, that's why I asked you if you could dunk, because you're 5'1". So what position do you play? I'm thinking it's not
Guard.
center. Yeah, guard. Yeah.
No.
So so your coach says you're swinging back and forth from varsity to JV. Have you had much time on the varsity in varsity games at all?
Not really, but it's okay.
Okay, you'll get there. You're a freshman. Got plenty of time. And what's the JV experience been for you this year like?
It's been really fun. It's kind of like just playing middle school basketball again because I have a lot of the same teammates, but it's better to play against more competitive teams and new people. So.
True. And do you play any other sports?
I play field hockey and softball.
Ah, okay. How was the Ducks field hockey team?
We were pretty good. We were top 8 in the state, but then we played Cape Henlopen and we lost 12-0 in the first round. So
Well, a lot of people lost to Cape Henlopen by 10 to 12 points. They were the state champions. So
yeah.
nothing to be ashamed about there. It was a good season for the Ducks. And what position do you play in softball?
I play shortstop and second base.
All right. And but wait, you're a freshman, so you haven't got a chance to play with the Ducks yet. When does practice start? When does tryouts start for softball?
March 1st.
And aren't you still playing basketball then? Let me look at the schedule here. How's that going?
They let us. We will start.
Oh no, it'll be over by then. Okay.
It'll be close.
It'll be playoffs.
Yeah, it'll be over by then. And so what's been the highlight of your basketball season so far, Allie?
Probably when I scored the game-winning 3 against Concord.
Awesome. Did you get to keep the ball?
No.
You didn't get a game ball for shooting a game-winning 3-pointer? We have to correct that travesty of justice there. Somebody, you got to pitch in. Everybody has to pitch in, do a fundraiser or something, get Allie a game ball, sign it, and say, congratulations on your game-winning shot against Concord. I think this is a must. Started a little tradition.
We're hoping that Yeah, we're hoping that since we didn't give her a game ball, she has more inside of her to do it. So she has to do it a couple more times.
Okay, yeah, leave a little incentive out there. Okay, I got it. Yeah, all right, that's good. That's good strategy too. All right, nice to meet you, Taylor.
Yeah, hi.
How you doing,
Yeah,
Taylor Coleman?
hi.
And how tall are you, Taylor?
I'm 5'10.5".
Ah, mm-hmm. And how old are you?
I'm 14.
Are you nervous, Taylor?
No, I'm just shy.
Okay. Well, yeah, this is good experience for people who are shy to have this opportunity to get to talk in front of people. That's how you overcome all that kind of stuff, and you can do it with the support of your teammates there. So just look at it this way, and tell me about your experience with the Ducks here so far, Taylor. What's been fun for you?
What's been fun is like getting to bond with them. Didn't really know anybody at first because I was a freshman, so kind of was welcomed really well, and it was fun getting to know everybody and now playing with them.
And were you part of this scavenger hunt that we've just heard about?
No, I wasn't here. I was at a doctor's appointment.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sorry you missed out on all the fun. So what other kind of bonding experience have you been able to have then outside of the scavenger hunt that helped you get closer to your teammates here?
Like the bus rides home from games that we won have been fun. Especially after our first game, we went to Wawa after we won it, and that was fun.
So you're on the bus, you're singing, you're telling jokes and stories and all that kind of stuff. So far, who do you think is the funniest person on this team?
Funniest?
Yes.
Riley.
Yeah, I think I can see that. Yeah. That's a good answer there, I think. So 5'10.5", did you say? You're pretty close
Yes.
you're pretty close to slamming the ball, huh? No? You'll get
I'll
there.
get there, but no, right now.
You'll get there. Do you play any other sports?
I swam for a little bit and I run track.
So swimming season's now, so you're not doing that now, but you will run track in the spring?
Yes.
What events do you think you'll compete in?
I talked to the track coach and he wants me to do hurdles, but I don't agree with that. I want to do long jump and 100s, 200s.
I think if you do long jump, the hurdles would be kind of a natural sport for you there. Now, give it a shot. Don't rule anything out. Okay? Open yourself up to the opportunities that your track coach is presenting to you there. All right? Just a little advice from somebody you have no idea you have no idea who I am. So you don't take my advice. Take your track coach's advice. We'll move on. Nice to meet you all. Coach, come on back up there. It's been nice to talk to you all here so far. Coach, fill in any blanks for me here that I might have left as I was asking weird questions as opposed to basketball questions.
I just feel that we've developed it as a team this year. As you can tell, they're kind of coming together. We have on the back of our shooting shirts, it says family for a reason. They're starting to become a family, which is nice. It's a tall stride to move from, flight B up to flight A. And these girls are ready to take that challenge. I don't want to put anything out there, but I'll put it out there. We're coming after flight A champion this year, and Ducks are going to be there. I think you guys will agree, right? I hope so. So our goal at the beginning of the season is to win flight A. And we took a loss to AI. They'll probably win flight B. I'd love to see them in the Blue Hen Conference Championship.
Yeah, I heard they were going to be tough this year. So who do you think is going to be the toughest for you in flight A?
There's a lot out there. Apo, you never know. They either can come and really show up and be a threat, or sometimes they don't come as much of a threat too. I feel we're a team that they should be fearing more than we should be fearing them, to be quite honest with you, this year.
That's the spirit, Coach. That is the spirit. Well, I'll be pulling for you. I think Christiana might be a little tough. Yeah.
That's my old school. That's where I graduated from in '91. So tomorrow's game against them, I'm looking forward to putting up a lot of points on them.
Oh, is that tomorrow? Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, good luck. That'll be a good barometer for you there, I think, in the conference for sure. All right.
Definitely.
Well, I want to
Love-
thank you
love
all
it.
for making time to come talk with me. I hope you had some fun and this just wasn't like some kind of lame interview. Although somebody left me. Where'd Alexa Kite go?
Alexa, not only is she a multi-sport athlete, but she also has a job. So she was heading out to her job. So if you need Chick-fil-A, stop by. Alexa's there serving Chick-fil-A tonight.
Oh, my stepdaughter works there. I'll have to find out if they know each other.
I'm sure they do.
I'm sure. All right. Everybody, wave goodbye to our growing fan base here at Delaware Sports and My Sports Reports. I'm going to hit end meeting for all. Best of luck in your game tomorrow and for the rest of the season. And hopefully you will bring home that Flight A championship. I'd love to see it. Take great care. Best of luck to you all.
Thank you.
So that was the Odessa Ducks lady basketball team. If you would like to recommend somebody to come have a chat with me here at My Sports Reports and Delaware Sports, just reach out to me at mysportsreports@gmail.com. I love to meet people, develop relationships with people in the athletic community. That's a lot of fun. And I appreciate Coach Ryan Nichols reaching out to me and making this arrangement here today. Special thanks go out to my wonderful, beautiful wife, Donnie M., my friends, supporters from day one, Joey B. and Tommy K. That support means so much to me, man. Yeah, you can support the show simply by subscribing. You know the drill. And I'm Marshal Manlove. And now, until next time, I am out. Peace.